Welcome back to Thief Gold. Last time we were taking a nice little trip in Constantine's madhouse. Got ourselves the sword that Victoria, she's the one who gave us the mission. She wanted the sword for some reason or another. We got it. Got plenty of other stuff. Let's load the game up. I have a little reminder for how we fared. We missed 50 loot. 50! Where was that 50? I I have no idea. Bonjour. We shouldn't go for the French R. So yeah, we did fairly well. The next mission is a little bit different. It's one of the supernatural missions, I guess. A lot of people don't like them. I'm ambivalent about them. Restart entire run. Yeah, for the 50 loot, gotta do it. So yeah, the next mission is gonna be a little bit different. Swords probably, I want to say, one of the most memorable missions in the entire series. One of the better ones too. The next one, I don't think it's bad, but it always goes a little different for me every time I play it, because it's a bit of a maze. So we'll just see how it goes this time. But before we do, let's click continue, and there's a rather lengthy cutscene. Story time. Let's go.
Garrett, it's Victoria. I trust you made it back alive. You've done well, Garrett. Come with me and bring the sword. There is someone you have to meet. It's time for the payment you've been promised.
Yes.
A refreshment, Mr. Garrett. I'm in the possession of a superior brandy that has the most restorative effect.
I prefer my payment in cash, not liquor, Mr.
My apologies. I've been watching you, Mr. Garrett, so closely, in fact, that I'm afraid I'd forgotten we haven't actually met yet. I am Constantine.
All this time I thought you were gonna pay me. You've brought me here to kill me?
But you have it all wrong, Mr. Garrett. Would it surprise you to know that it was I who hired you to steal my own sword? Yes. You see, Victoria and I are...
Old associates.
Yes. You were being tested, do you understand? And I must say, you more than live up to your reputation. You are quite an extraordinary thief.
Testing me? What is it you want from me, Constantine?
I am a collector, Mr. Garrett. But there are some items that are not available for purchase. They must be acquired using other means. In this case, the item in question would be best acquired by thieving. Not simple thieving, no. I need an artist like yourself.
What exactly is this item?
It is the gemstone called the Eye, for its unusual
Appearance.
Yes. Kept hidden in the sealed cathedral deep inside the halls of the scum Hammerites. Oh, but forgive me. You are possibly friendly with the Order of the Hammer.
No. Fanatics make unreliable friends.
Excellent. I am prepared to offer you quite a sum. 100,000 upon receipt of the Eye.
I don't see how I can refuse such an offer.
Marvelous. Victoria can fill you in on all the particulars. And Mr. Garrett, the sword, keep it. You have earned it, but also, I believe you'll find it useful in your quest.
Probably shouldn't have drank that brandy. And yes, they forgot to remove the timestamps. We'll talk about the subtitles a little more in a little while. Come the time of peril did the ground cape, and did the dead rest unquiet against us. Our bands of iron and hammers of stone prevailed not, and some did doubt the builder's plan, but the seals held strong, and the few did triumph, and the doubters were laid into the foundations of the new sanctum. Collected letters of the Smith in exile.
The eye that Constantine wants is in the abandoned Cathedral of the Hammerites. The cathedral is located in a section of the city that was deserted years ago, after some kind of catastrophe. I've heard stories of the incident. Most are wild rumors about hordes of zombies and raging fires. Now that part of the city is walled off, and no one's allowed to go in. Not that many people would dare to in the first place. Maps of the area are easy to find in attics and old trunks. But like all of them, the one I've got is over 50 years old. I'll make my way through the ruins to the Hammerite Cathedral, and find a way inside. Once I get inside the cathedral, I'll have to locate the eye. Something tells me that this is not going to be easy, but for the amount I'm getting paid, I'm willing to take some serious risks.
Right, so here we are with the objective screen. So the subtitles, they are a fan patch sort of thing. It's not in the original. I only added it for this Let's Play. It's for this mission, it's going to be a little annoying, and we'll see why in a few minutes' time. But as usual, let's go through our objectives one difficulty at a time. We have to find the cathedral, find a way to get inside and steal the eye, take the opportunity to steal other valuables, and exit the ruins. For hard, adds another one. A valuable item called the Serpentile Torque is reputed to be somewhere in these ruins, so we gotta find that. And for expert, there used to be a monument in this part of town called the Watchman's Grave that thieves would leave coins on for good luck. You've brought some coins, just in case. It doesn't tell us the loot requirement over here, but it is higher for higher difficulties, obviously. Before we move on, starting gear, we of course have our lockpicks. They will be our constant companion. Noisemakers, which we'll never use for this mission. There's the coins for the Watchman's Grave. Holy water, water arrows. Fire arrows, plenty of rope arrows, lots of broadheads that we won't be using. Some of them maybe. Flash bombs, and lastly Constantine's sword, which does replace the sword we had from the beginning of the game. The strange black sword seems to prevent your foes from noticing that you have it drawn, even when you're about to strike. So basically it's a stealth sword. If you have it drawn, it doesn't increase your light gem at all. It's a useful bit of equipment for some missions. For the most part, it won't be killing anyone, so kind of a toss-up. Well, we're dealing with the undead, so obviously we're gonna buy all the holy water we can get, as well as the water arrows. Let's buy the tip. An acquaintance is willing to sell you some pages from a journal that he claims belonged to a long-ago fighter of the undead. Sure, yeah, that'll do us fine. Moss arrows we won't be needing. Oh, that's a good point. The blackjack isn't here. I never noticed that. We do have it. But for this mission, well, there are a couple of enemies we can knock out. We'll see that in some time. Let's buy one healing potion. There's some in the mission, but I want to play it safe. Plenty of rope arrows, so stock up on flash bombs. They're useful against the undead. Mines cost a mint. No thank you. Is that our starting kit? Well, let's buy 2 moss arrows just for the hell of it. Alright, let's go. This is where we're starting, and we have something to read immediately. Department of Public Works, work order. The power grid control box for the neighborhood around Southern Rubin Street is located inside a residence. It should be in a public workstation like all the other power grid control boxes. We may need to build a new maintenance cell in that neighborhood. If so, be sure to contact the Census Bureau so that they can update the map. It's important that all public workstations be marked on the map with the gear icon, but we haven't been vigilant enough about this. Speaking of the map, here it is. As Garrett mentioned, it is 50 years old, so we probably can't trust it completely, but it gives a general idea of where we are. Level's a bit of a maze, so expect me to get lost a few times. Wall. There's a wall. We'll talk about the wall in a little bit. And indeed, here is the control box. Turns on the lights. Well, you can turn them on if you choose to. It's a little bit easier to sneak by if you don't have them turned on, but for the sake of the Let's Play, let's just keep it on. You can climb up here if you want. Unfortunately, there's really nothing to see here. Now, how about that tip? Those who fight undead fall into two groups, the resourceful and the slain. The well-prepared knight will arm himself well with holy water. However, a more convenient tactic, as well as one much less taxing on the purse, is to take advantage of the zombies' antipathy for all living creatures, and look for other convenient targets to divert a pursuer. Excerpt from the Journals of Morgan, declared anathema by the Smith in exile. So we can have a little bit of monster infighting. We'll see if that takes place during the playthrough. Okay, before we move anywhere else, we want to go over here, grab our first bit of loot. A rather well hidden golden plate. That's a start. Locked. Of course it's locked. So as I mentioned, I tend to take different routes through the mission every time, and it leads to some different gameplay style. We'll just play it by heart and see how it goes. Some prod heads, broken sword, and over here, more flash bombs, and this one's locked. Mines, yes. This should be fun. I don't think I want to go down there just yet. We'll get a chance to explore it later. Oh, already have a zombie going about. And yet another thing to read. Ientros. The City Council is deeply grateful for the efforts of your men in the emergency construction of this great wall, which now begins to shield us from the dangers behind it. We know of the hours of back-breaking labor you have already given us, but regret that we cannot yet allow you any rest, as the work is of greatest urgency. You have our deepest sympathies at the loss of your workers Martin and Adam to the zombies, but you must know that your men number among the Legion lost to this evil. As we regain our city, with the undead put down and the wounded given succor, we have freed a watch of the guard to accompany your men as they finish, so do not let fear stop your efforts. The city counts on you. Do not fail us in our hour of need. Lord Whitsiman. Whitsiman does not have any regard for human life. Zombies moving over here. There's another locked door. We could pick it, but you could just kind of vault over it. No real reason to unlock it, but I guess we'll do it. Just for the hell of it. There we go. There's a little goblet. And a healing potion. Those might come in useful. Yeah, the graphics are okay. I mean, they made most of what they could have at the time. There's plenty of texture updates for the game, but I like to keep it as pure as possible. The city planning here is definitely interesting. Some bricks here. I guess they used that to build the wall. If you go up this beam, there's a moss arrow right there. Yeah, could have caught a glimpse of it if I jumped. It's okay. And over here, we could go down. We won't, not just yet. And weirdly enough, you could fire a rope arrow up to the ceiling, but there's nothing there to be had, so we won't. Oh, okay. I was hoping this would take longer, but let's talk about the subtitles. There's a new enemy here. Well, there he is. Hear that? Yep, there he is. They speak backwards, and you know, as much as I love the subtitles, there's something about them that it just kind of takes away from the horror of it. Uh-oh. Did he see me? Let's hope he didn't see me. These are the hammer-ons, and there's a rather easy way to take care of them. That's a good Halloween noise. If you backstab them, they haven't noticed you. It only takes one additional swing to take them down. Not that hard. But yeah, the subtitles, I just don't like the undead having subtitles. Hello. Madam, sorry, I'm already spoken for. Interesting little crevice. Yeah, the subtitles take away from it a little bit in my book. I think they should have left the undead without subtitles, but they did not. So, well, it's just something we're gonna have to deal with. So rather well hidden goblet up here. Don't know how it got there. And if we go up here with a rope arrow, got another one. And at the end of this beam over here, a nice little gem. Brings us to 240. Oh, that reminds me. We need to grab 2,000 in loot. So we're 10% of the way there. There wasn't anything else here, I think. No. Yeah. Hello. Ma'am, please. I told you. I already told you. I'm not interested. There's a street sign. We're on Rubin Street, and there is a note we can find here. I don't remember exactly where it is. We'll see if we can get it. But I guess this is just a place to hide from all the horrors. We'll leave it be for the time being. And I believe... yeah, that's another weird little crevice you can just hide in. Yes, I know. Oh, this is interesting. Make sure to look up. Barrett's only interested in incredibly, obviously evil women. A nice little golden vase and a noisemaker. That again, I don't believe we'll be using for this mission at all. Took some damage there, dang it. They're kind of blocking my path there. Is there anything else here that I should look into? There's one note in particular that I really want to read, but I keep forgetting where it is. We do have barracks. I don't want to kill them. I find them kind of cute. I guess I'm alone with that, but... You can blackjack them, so I guess I don't have to kill them. There's another control box. This would be the one on the Parent Street. We'll continue exploring this area a little more, but let's turn on the lights. Makes it a little easier on the eyes. There's a waterway here that you can take. It's one of the ways to get further on in the mission. We won't be taking that just yet. I'm probably going to save that for last. And believe it or not, this door up here, there's a switch that opens it. I've played this game since the early 2000s, and I only found this in the last couple of years or so. For some reason. Got some fire arrows, water arrows, and a breath potion. As if to say, oh, do you want to go for a swim? Well, here you go. That should make it easier for you. But like I said, we won't be taking that path. Hello. Excuse me. Some barrels, and again, barrels just don't have anything. They never do. I think it's a missed opportunity. Oh, that's a mine. Don't want to step on it. It actually is active. Weirdly enough, it doesn't activate when a zombie steps on it, but if we so choose. Come on, over here. Ah, lovely. Giblets all over the place. More flash bombs and another noisemaker. More mines. More rope arrows. So yeah, the level definitely gives you the tools to get through it. Aw. It's a shame you can't put the heads inside the chests. I guess that'll have to do. There's a... We're obviously here right now. Let's see what's inside. Yeah, there it goes again. There's... the subtitles just give it away. I should have probably turned them off for this particular mission. Because now we're seeing the mages. We know there's a mage somewhere around. I don't like that. Another breath potion. And more fire arrows. There's a beam up here. You can fire a rope arrow, but unfortunately there's nothing up there, so we'll just give it a white bird. Where's the mage? Somewhere nearby. It's also weird that I feel like whoever made the subtitles actually went to the trouble of reverting the speech so as to make out what they're saying, but you're not supposed to know what they're saying. Okay, here we go. Here's a well-hidden tiara. Took me ages to find that, let me tell you. And this would be a good time to say we won't be finding all the loot to this mission. Nowhere near all the loot. I think it has over 2,600 in loot. We already took that path. And I think we're done on this part of the mission. There's the control box. Yeah, exactly, DHA. It just kind of gives it away. I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, there he is. Somewhere around there. Of course, now that I turned the lights on, it's a bit of an issue. You don't have to use the sword on them. There are other means to get rid of them, but sword is definitely one of the more useful ones. Hello. Yes. Oh, talking about the Woodlord. Oh, right. I haven't actually. I'm not reading the subtitles. It's a little difficult to concentrate on them while you're playing. But yeah, that is a mess. They shouldn't have that. Oh, we actually found one of the scrolls. I wanted to find this for this playthrough. Excellent. Constable Tuel is a degenerate. Every time we have a blackout, I have to go haul his ass out of the pub to get him to unlock the maintenance cell for the Black Market Street power grid. If he wasn't the Baron's nephew, they would have fired him months ago. It didn't say Black Market. I don't know why I added that. Good old nepotism. That makes a weird thump. It's a heavy scroll. I see a vase. Okay, there's the mage. Okay, we found the mage. I'm not sure. The zombies might give away my position if I try to go for him now. I guess we'll just let him walk. Yes. Yep, this just leads back. Something about my internal compass. Here's another thing I didn't know about until very recently. There is yet another... Oh, come on. Rope arrow, come on. Yet another breath potion here. We have 3 now. We're probably gonna make use of 1. I guess it's just the game's way of telling that you should probably check out that that area eventually. The water area, I mean. Oh. Why are you wearing clogs? This is a stealth game, Garrett. Weirdly enough, up here we have nothing. Absolutely nothing. You don't even need to hide here at any given time. I just don't see it serving any purpose. It might be a normal versus expert thing, because they do change things around. Some doors are locked on expert or higher difficulties, and some items are missing. So that might be the case, but I'm not sure. I'm sure we'll see that eventually when we do the intermission run on normal. Anyway, got a gold plate, and okay, don't try this at all. I'm gonna try to make this jump. There's no reason to. It's really hard. I'm probably gonna take damage by attempting it, but I'm gonna try to jump on that window and grab onto the ledge as soon as this zombie moves ahead. Holy crap, I did it. That is so hard. That is so incredibly hard. This is another... I'm gonna make it look easy here, but jumping on that beam is actually super difficult. It's so easy to just fall down. take a little bit of damage. Wonder if this game takes place before sneakers were invented. Maybe it's just Garrett being Garrett. It's just too easy without wearing wooden shoes. Okay, I hear the mage walking past. Maybe. Somewhere around here. Yep, okay, let's go for him. Don't turn around. Up in smoke. Beautiful. Another vase. And we would be... there's no marker for this. Oh wait, there it is. So we would be here right now. Going to the cathedral, we could take the southeast road. Of course, it's not going to be that easy. Here's a little interesting thing. Let me actually save my game. We've made some progress. I'm going to give this a shot, even though it's a little bit immersion breaking. If you bunny hop just correctly here. Hello. Not quite. We'll get there. Oh, nope. It's probably something I should leave for the intermission, but we'll do it this way. Hello, Nightmare Thief. Welcome in. I hope you're good. Happy Halloween. That is a very appropriate name. I swear, it usually doesn't take me this long to do. LPing at its finest. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're probably not supposed to be here. There's the skybox. Got the backdrop. And there's not much we could do. We could slide our way down there, but it's pretty difficult to come back up. And it's just, there's not even an invisible wall. Well, there's an invisible wall, but it doesn't make a noise when you shoot an arrow at it. Oh yeah, I remember you, Nightmare Thief, actually. You were here back when I did the last mission, which was months ago. Welcome back. If you want, you can point me to your fan missions. I would gladly give some of them a whirl. And over here. Okay. There's a key for these, but you can also lockpick them. And we have the control box. Fortunately, we also have barracks down here, so I want to be a little bit careful. You know what? Actually, why not make use of the moss arrows? I brought a few. There's no better ways to use them, really. Not sure I want to turn the lights on just yet, though. So this will lead me to Cathedral Street. And it is the south... No. Exactly. That's what I thought. This one's just blocked off. No going through here. And yeah, you can expect me to get lost quite a few times. I have my DMs blocked. We'll figure it out after the mission. Oh, yes, certainly. Please do. Please do, Nightmare Thief. Almost grabbed onto it. And this is where we were before. Thank you for the link. I'll make sure to check that out. All the lights are on. Hello. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything back here. Like I said, the mission tends to go a little differently every time. Anything up here? You would expect there to be something, but unfortunately not. Got some rubble. And this, I believe, is just a dead end. No loot to be had, no nothing. More zomboids. More zombie boys. Alright, we have been here as well. So how about for this? This time, let's go down here. Like I said, this mission goes differently every time. Down we go. Oh, hello. Oh, crab person. Crab person coming this way. Say hello to the craymen. I don't think we've seen any so far. Makes these chittering noises. Slightly disconcerting. But, oh, what? He didn't die? Oh, I guess I wasn't stealthy enough. Are you running away? Don't even think about it. You are one ugly mother. Skillet. More water arrows. I haven't made any use of the holy water just yet. And this nice little cavern. Moss arrow. And this is one of the hardest loot pieces to see in the mission. Kind of blends in with the rest of it, with the bones and all that. And down here, of course, some more water crystals. Good stuff. How many holy water vials do I have anyway? 4? Yeah, I should make use of them. And more caverns. More lovely caverns. And we do have barracks moving about. We're gonna try to be a little bit careful. I don't want to kill them. Oh, there's one. Oh, he's just kind of sitting there. I never realized that. They're always just moving about when I do the mission. This one, yeah, it's just kind of there. Maybe I... Oh! Crap. You saw me. Oh, sorry about this, champ, but you're gonna create problems for me later on. Mission failed. I feel miserable now. Sorry. Anyway, we have some loot in the area. I like to think that this is when the cataclysm was going on. You might be wondering, why is there a golden vase inside the caverns? But I'd like to think that it's a bit of an environmental storytelling. People were escaping from the cataclysm, and some of them tried to bring some valuables with them, and some of them were clearly not so lucky. Yoink. And we're halfway there with the loot requirement. And this will take us to the sewers. Unfortunately, the sewers are... yeah, they're housing more barracks. Dang it. It's not difficult. They're not that difficult to kill, but I'd just rather not. I wonder if he saw me. Turn the other way. That's a good boy. Just go to sleep. I don't think it's the only one, though. Pretty sure there are more. Splishy splashy. Okay, early 3D graphics. Water has always been kind of a pain in the ass, especially way back in the 2000s or early 2000s. But this, oh man, this looks bad. Look at that. Terrible water geometry. Weirdly enough, haven't come across another... Oh, there he is. There's one. Be quick. Say goodnight. Does Steve want to let you lean? It certainly does. We can definitely do it. I use it occasionally, not that often. Also, hey, catch the loot. You see it? Anybody see the loot? Yeah, that's pretty devious. And this will take us back up. Oh, yeah, I hear a barrack. There's plenty of them around. Oh, he went inside the house. Didn't see me, though. Nighty-night. Nothing inside the house, though. And yet another breath potion. That's 4. Yep, we're not going to be needing that many. I think this is the way to Market Street. Probably some goodies over there. Oops, didn't mean to fall in. There's a nice little spider cavern. I hate these things. Oh, not dead? What? He's alert? Uh-oh. Ugh. Stay dead. Spider has some treasure. As they do. Just like in real life. Well, let's quick save our game. It's been a little while. What's that? Some barrack is going nuts over there. I think there might be some monster infighting going on. I want in on it. Let me see. Oh, no, no. Just sad about his buddy. Backtrack. Oh, one of these guys. I'm pretty sure this fire spirit was added for Thief Gold. I don't think he was here in the original. I'm not sure. Well, we got plenty of water arrows, so... Oh, oh he's freaking out. He's freaking out. Ah! Don't hurt me! He's gone. For a little while. He'll be back. I always found that somewhat disconcerting when they do that. Something about them moving that quickly. It's inhuman. I don't understand this house. How it's constructed. Why is it like this? But who am I to complain? With so many fire arrows. Right. Oh, I think I just alerted everyone to my presence. There is, I believe... Yeah, hear that? Fire spirit go... It's right back up and about. I guess I can use a moss arrow here. Why not? It's really so unnecessary. Okay, so Market Street. Except for that house that just kind of keeps going around in circles. There's a nice little chest over here with a ring. And if we have a look at this little alley, it's blocked off for one, but we can see kind of a stone monument, and that would be our the Watchman's Grave. So we just need to find a way to get inside. And it would be right there. There's one more piece of literature that I'd like to find, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it. I don't remember exactly where it is. But going up the stairs... Drop down here, and of course it's locked. If you take a close look, we have two more spiders down there, which we can luckily take out from up here. Oh, woke him up. There we go. It's a little bit dark because I didn't find the control box for this area. Fell down, dang it. Well, there's nothing inside this structure anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But indeed, here we have the Watchman's Grave. So let's scroll to our coins. Don't drop them though. Don't try dropping them. That won't count. See? Doesn't count. You need to use it. There we go. So one objective complete. Fine, I'll use a rope arrow. And some more stuff we can look into. This is where I came in originally. I alerted him. That was my bad. I'm having some difficulty finding one of the areas that I really wanted to show off, or one of the notes at least. Somewhere around the Market Street area. I think it's over here. It should be. Just don't remember exactly where. Oh, spiders. Dang it. Oh, and a barrack. Shit. Zombie! Help! No, no. Bad spider. Bad spider. Okay, there it is. Dang, they jump high. Oh, now they're all coming over here now. Well, unluckily for the barracks, the zombies cannot die permanently, so... Why are you focusing on me? Stupid idiot. Well, that's survival of the fittest for you. Right, here's the control box. Let's turn on the lights. This looks fancy. Something tells me this is mission crucial. But of course we don't really know about it yet, do we? More holy water. I'll gladly take it. Oh, almost forgot about this one. Got a nice little tiara. Up to 1400 in loot. I'm usually higher up than that, though. There's a couple of areas that I clearly haven't found that yet that I usually do. As I said, just goes differently every time. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. This one always bugs me. It's just connected. A couple of different apartments connected. There's one. There's some loot. And there is a... One I haven't opened yet. Okay, hey. You! Get in here. What? You cannot be that dumb. Fine. Over here. Aw, not enough splash damage. Ah, giblets everywhere. Okay, lots of barracks. Are they all... They're all fighting that zombies that's on the ground. Let's take a closer look. Let's zoom in. Yeah, they're adamant about keeping that zombie down. He's not getting back up. I've never seen this happen. Well, have fun. Still looking for that one note in the mission. Yes, I know. Found ourselves back here. So this is where the waterway I mentioned before would have taken you. There's a crayman down there. We'll just take him out. So the note about the key before, I don't know how you were supposed to figure this out. Maybe if you look at the map closely enough, there used to be a pub around here. Maybe this is the pub. So if we go down here, vault this. Come on, Garrett, you can do it. There's your key. Dang it. Well, I nabbed it anyway. There's your key. It's kind of hard to see. It doesn't really give you a pinpoint location for it either. I kind of like that. But this is where it is. And dang it. I guess we're just going to have to do the waterways now. We have 4 breath potions. We may as well. So what do we have down this path. Moss arrow for no reason. The guy's remains and his purse. That's worth 100. That's pretty much the only reason you come in here. I'll just use the breath potion, may as well. No real reason to. So nice little air pocket over here. And if we head all the way back... Yep, this is where we were, back at the beginning of the mission. Well, on top of that, we can take the North Fork and just follow the waterways a little bit. And it'll take us here. Next to a drawbridge. It would be, I'm actually not sure where exactly this is. The map's not exactly accurate. And here's a nice little thing. Now, here's a nice little touch. I really like this. There's two buttons over there, and you guessed it, if you shoot an arrow at it, yep, you activate the drawbridge. I like this because if this were a modern game, it would tell you with a huge objective right there, shoot arrow here. And I just love that little touch. It's just there. You can just do it. But you got to figure it out yourself. There are other means of getting past it, but if you notice that and you give it a shot, it actually works. I love that. It's just really good level design. I really appreciate things like that. Here, another goblet. And I think if we spend a little time over on this side before moving past the drawbridge, so I have a door for one. Still trying to find that one note. I'm not even sure why. It's not necessary to complete the mission at all. It's just something I like to do. It's a nice little gem. And we're up to 1800. I just don't like the fact I actually did a dry run of this and I found it immediately, but now that I'm doing the Let's Play, not finding it. It's just nowhere to be seen. It doesn't exist. It's gone on vacation. Yeah, we've been here. The note in question I'm looking for, it gives you a hint as to where to find the Serpentine Torque. That's not the one I'm looking for. A little bit unfortunate that I can't seem to find it for now. Maybe it'll have to wait for the intermission. Yeah, because that's just a breath potion. See, I keep going around in circles finding the areas I've already been in. It just always happens to me. And then when I'm actually looking for that one particular piece of information, I can't seem to be able to find it. Oh well. Hello. I wonder what happens. Hey, you. Look alive. I'm gonna try something stupid. I'm sorry, do you not know how to cross a drawbridge? No, it's as if the drawbridge doesn't exist. It's just not there for him. Oh, interesting. Here's a fun thing we can do. Just kind of clips through the wall if you do that. Hope we can get a better shot at that. There we go. Yeah, it will kill you. It won't clip you into the environment. Just kind of immediately murder you. If you're really lucky with it, it can actually send you flying a long way away. That was a little bit better. Okay, we're done fooling around. Get a stable here. Yeah, but you know, that's exactly what I was going for. I wanted to launch the zombie. But no, we're not having any of that. So anyway, the note we were looking for, it says that there's a guy who lives near the drawbridge, and he has the Serpental Torque. He wants to buy it from him, but apparently people of his culture only give it as wedding gifts. So he's not going to sell it. So he's thinking of taking it either by brute force or by pilfering it. Well, we didn't find it, but there's your hint. That will tell you that there's a door up here. Kind of hard to see. And, you know, I really have to wonder, who would build a house like this? Who would build a house here? I just don't know. It doesn't seem to make any sense to me. But then I gave it a little more thought, and they are building the walls to prevent a cataclysm and stop the whole thing from spreading. So maybe this used to be an open area, but they just built the wall up here. So that would mean we're somewhere around here. That kind of makes more sense from a level designer's perspective, because who the hell wants to live here? I mean, it's fancy and all, but you can't even have any guests. Oh, just jump up next to the drawbridge. There's a door. You need to pick it, but who cares? Well, they're definitely not getting door salesmen. And again, unfortunately, the subtitles give away that we have some enemies inside. It is locked, but hey presto, there is literally a key under the doormat. You can hear the chains rattling, so that would mean we're dealing with hammer haunts. Turn off the lights. Don't want them to see me. Fairly certain, there's two of them. I'm fairly certain they're both up there. So maybe, does the key work here? Sure does. Fancy tapestries. A little art room. There's this one again. We've seen this quite a few times. I think the haunt's coming here now. Yeah, definitely gonna go. Oh, there he is. Lean next to the door. Make sure we know when they're leaving. Yeah, it's just the text is just intrusive. I don't like the fact that they added the undead speeches. What the? Okay, they turned back. And the easiest way to dispose of these guys is just a backstab. Whoop! Oh, he saw me. Alright, flash bam time. And they're down. I remember back in the day, this used to be one of the creepier enemies for me. I just don't like the subtitles. Oh well. Interesting design to this place. Yeah, let's not have stairs. Let's have slopes. I guess if you're rich, you can build any sort of madhouse. Whee! Okay. You're blocking my path, sir. Why don't you have a nice little rest? There we go. This one's locked. The key doesn't work. We have to use our lockpicks. Ta-da! There is our Serpental Torque. It's kind of an Ouroboros design sort of thing. It looks pretty fancy. And we have now cleared both the loot objective and grabbed the Serpentile Torque. All that really remains is the main objective. Need to find the cathedral. Let's just get right to it. More holy water. I still haven't used a single vial of holy water. Just goes to show that the undead are not that difficult to deal with in this game. You know, mostly you just run them around in circles. Oh, almost forgot about that. Moss arrow. Yeah, definitely not needing that. Alright. Well, we're probably not going to be finding the vast majority of the loot. I know there's a couple of that I missed already that I just haven't come across. I don't think we will. Ah, my ankles! Well, good thing we have a bunch of health potions. Right, we're back here. Well, now that we have the key, we can just open that up if we so choose. Oh, not much in here. There's a stone block, a wood block up there. Alright. Let's start murdering some zombies. Like there's no... nope, don't drink the health potion. I love it. Never gets old. They're still at... They are still at it. And that zombie is actually up and about. I wonder if they'll let me sneak by. Well, I have to find out. Nope, nope, they noticed me. They're on to me now. And right back at the zombie. This is so weird. Never seen anything like this before. Huh. Alright, maybe if I just gotta run past them, they won't mind. There's the spider. Oh, yeah, he's running away. He's taking so much damage, he's just running away. I don't want him around. I hate those fucking things. And yeah, sure enough, the Burricks are just gonna keep at it. They will keep firing on this poor zombie, who seems perpetually stunned. Oh, no, 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 not me. Well, okay, well, that'll take care of all of our problems, basically. The Burricks were the number one problem I had on this mission, because I don't want to kill them. So let's, alright, let's finally keep on going. Wrap this mission up. Got ourselves a nice little locked chest in here. We need a little bit more loot. Oh, I actually have 2,300. I have way more than I anticipated. Whoop. And, going up here, there really isn't anything to do. I don't know why this exists, but game devs are weird. Nice little fallen down structure. Check out the bottom of it. There's a gem. Bow to the Woodsy Lord. Yeah. We know the drill. We're already spoiled to the fact that there's going to be more enemies here. And, there's one up there. One of them's patrolling around. I'm gonna just throw a flash bomb and then go hog wild with the fire arrows. Oh, let's actually see what their attack is like. They cast this skull spell. Ooh, it's definitely Halloween. So long. And over here, more fire arrows. The game actually does want to make sure that you have a lot of fire arrows. They are required for the mission, as we'll see. And yeah, we're coming up on the one of the plot points here, and I just have to apologize for the subtitles. Well, there's the cathedral. Yeah, there we go. Unintelligible foundations, unintelligible. There's a bunch of hammerheads inside, and they will kind of mesh together with what we're about to hear. But just listen, maybe you'll be able to tell what the objective is eventually. There's a plaque. Warning, great evil resides in this place, and it is no longer fit for men. The doors are sealed to protect us from that which lies within. Do not remain here. We get these fancy statues with some sort of runes. And that's gonna be the rest of the game plot pretty much for us once we get around it. Let's have a look around the cathedral first. It's a now rather nifty structure. I gotta appreciate the game of this time, just having these sorts of environments, because normally you'd have a level that's basically just a cathedral. This is just kind of a backdrop for us at the moment. Okay, in case you're wondering, these are absolutely fire and arrow proof windows. Alright. No, dang it, almost. Alright, plot time.
Comes a man to rescue me. Poor man. The keepers have sealed the door, and only they know how to open them. Cross you the bridge to the grotto of the keeper's temple. Stand you on the pedestal and illuminate the statue with fire. Then can you discover the secret of the talisman.
New objectives. Follow the eye's directions in order to learn how to get inside the cathedral. Well, I hope you caught all that. I hate those friggin' hammerhawns for messing up that subtitle. Just die. You know, I have plenty to work with here. Let's snipe them out of the way. Now, what would be interesting if you took these guys out in this mission is that once you actually return to Cathedral, they would be gone, but that is unfortunately not the case. I think it's a little bit of a missed opportunity. Yeah, we may as well make use of our holy water. We still have plenty. We've gotten rid of most of the enemies in the level anyway. Well, so find the grotto for some more fire arrows to make sure you have enough. Find you the bridge to the grotto. Stand you on the pedestal, illuminate the statue with fire. Fittingly ominous. Can I shoot the eye? I don't think you can. Let's find out. This is something I should probably say for the intermission, but what the hell. Let's have some fun. I'm sure I've tried it before, so I imagine it just doesn't work. Oh, hey! Now we actually... He repeats it, I didn't know that. Okay. Shut up. Shush. Yeah, no, doesn't seem like you can. Let's try broadheads. Nope. Okay, so you might think, why can we hear it so well up until this point? But it's literally speaking inside our head. Just kind of nagging on inside our skull. I love that. So it's a nice little touch. All right, so we actually we have been to the Keeper Sentinel that the guy's talking about. It's literally right over here. And the reason they gave you so many fire arrows in the mission, I hope you didn't waste them all. You gotta stand on the pedestal. And yeah, moss arrow, sure, why not? Let's have some moss in there. Illuminate the statue. Uh-huh.
Looks like this place was built by my old pals, the Keepers. I wonder what they're hiding in here.
I wonder. Here's a puzzle thingamajig. You step on these, it opens the gate, but the door is still not open. This one opens the door, and you try as you might, you can't squeeze past through. So what do? You pick up these pieces of the statue. And step on the other one. Here's something I found interesting though. If you put the head in here, it's not quite enough to open the gate. If you toss this one on top of the... No, not like that. If you put this on top of the head, it somehow doesn't count. It's as if this head has negative gravity, and the two pieces together are just not enough. Nice physics, guys. Oh, and I think that just clipped inside the pedestal, so... There we go. And we're inside. And... Whoa, well, watch out! At least the Keepers built the switch. Again, I think it's a nice thing. This is not necessarily the last thing you do for the mission, but for me it usually is. I made sure you can actually get out of here. Yeah, we have some traps. And over here we have a door. Wait, what did I do? Oh no! Oh no! The wall! It is moving! It is coming right at us! Will we ever make it out alive? Oh no, it's getting closer. We must hurry. Yeah, I think the effect is good, and they definitely made the lockpicking take long enough. But you know what's funny? Is that you can just actually jump over it. You don't even have to worry about the lock. And I like to think that it's dev intended. Uh-oh. Almost squashed myself. In case you're wondering, no, there is nothing back here. This is kind of a missed opportunity. Put a gem right here. You can actually, well, you should be able to vault on top of this too, but physics are a little finicky on that part. There we go. It's recessed so it can't crush you? I'm not sure actually. I haven't died to it ever, so I never tested it. I guess we'll do that on the intermission. Anyway, let's find out what this place is all about. A whole bunch of books. Keeper Antris, we are relieved to hear that you have successfully contained the destruction. What? No, he hasn't! He didn't! Look at this place, it's a mess! It was for just such a contingency that the elemental wards have been saved these many years, and we support your decision to use them now, as the peril that you have described is grave indeed. Grave. We urge you to hide the talismans with great care, as their discovery could lead to another such catastrophe. We worry also that your actions have exposed the truth of our existence to the world, which we must not allow. Yours in knowledge, Keeper Lucas. I got a key, and I got another key. Doesn't look like a key to me. It's a stone slab. We'll figure it. We'll learn what it is in a bit. Keeper Lucas, we have received word of your fears, and we understand and indeed share them. We did not lightly take the decision to involve ourselves in this matter. Yoda. However, we believe that we were compelled to act. Were the trickster not opposed, he could bring destruction upon the entire city and upon us as well. We have endeavored to conceal our efforts as best we can. I can only hope that we have been successful. Yours in knowledge, Keeper Andrus. A bit of correspondence. I would like to think that they were just sitting on the opposite sides of the room as they were writing these to each other. Anything up here? I don't think I ever went up here on the beams. Doesn't look like it. Ah, my ankle. So the key we found is for this door. And we have another book. Upon this map are the locations of the Earth elemental talismans, which alone can unlock the wards placed upon the cathedral door. Their locations are recorded here in the event that we may one day find it necessary to re-enter the cathedral. The portal key in the library must be used to access the Lost City entrance where the talisman is being kept. So that would be the stone slab we got. The water talisman has been hidden in a shrine located in the caverns below the old quarter of the city. The talisman of air is being kept by the Hammerites, and the earth talisman was left to the Hand Brotherhood. Gotcha. And that's subjected. No, don't kick me out of the mission. Yeah, we want to take a look at this map. Here is the map of the city, the locations of the talismans. Now, here is a thing that's different in the original game and Thief Gold. In the original, there's only 2 missions for the talismans. There's 2 kept on either mission. For this one, they added 2 more missions. The Mage Towers and Song of the Caverns, which we'll get to eventually. The next mission will be Mage Towers, which is unique to Thief Gold. So we'll probably have to show off what the missions look like in Thief the Dark Project eventually. But for this playthrough, for right now, we will be concentrating on these 4 missions. And that will do it for this one. With blocked, it just took this one away, took that one away. We did everything. How's the level design of the new missions compared to the original? I like it. I like the new missions a fair bit. The one extra mission we had before, which was the Thieves Guild, that I don't like it. A lot of people don't like it. That was the one we played before, and it's a mess. These 2 missions are really good. They made some other changes for the Lost City mission in particular, which we'll be covering once we get there, or at least once we do an intermission for the Dark Project missions. It's quite drastically changed one of the missions for sure. Let's have a look at our stats. We took 1 hour 6 minutes. We definitely took our time. And I'm happy to say that we did find the vast majority of the loot. Generally find just a little bit over 2,000. It probably was worth it to keep exploring a whole bunch. I'm still worried about not finding that note, but I'll make sure to show it off in a future video, just so you know what I was talking about. 17 locks picked, 5 backstabs, 4 knockouts. Those would be on the barracks. Took some damage, didn't kill any innocents. Well, I don't know about that game. I did kill a couple of barracks. I like to think they're pretty innocent. Bodies discovered by enemies too. And yeah. Let's save our game. Twitch. Haunted. Done. And that'll do it for this nice little Halloween episode of Thief. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the Mage Towers next time.